Welcome back to Cousin John Car Stuff. My review of the 2022 Dallas Auto Show. It was held last week, the 21st, 20th through 23rd, and it was quite a bit smaller as far as participation goes. Typically, there's one section for the new cars, vendors, etc. And then you go to another section where there's car clubs, classic cars, and sometimes the exotic cars and whatnot, the high dollar stuff. This time it was just the first section. And we noticed that Mazda wasn't there, and some of the manufacturers, cars that we wanted to check out and see and touch and sit in, weren't there because manufacturers were having problems getting cars for car shows. So there were a few vehicles that were not at the show. The number of vendors was greatly reduced. One feature they had was a very small indoor track. You got to do 2 laps in an electric vehicle, and the line was quite long. And personally, it wouldn't be enough to tell me, is this something I'd at one point in the future potentially be interested in? But there were many folks interested, though from what I could see just for the few hours we were there, more folks than not were not interested in checking out the electrics. They were more interested in the conventional gas vehicles and hybrids. Hyundai had the Ioniq 5, their full electric vehicle, but all you could do was sit in it and not really tell much else about it. Now on a few of the hybrids, one thing I noticed, instead of having the battery sitting in the trunk against the back seat, or sitting where the spare tire would be, some are now putting the battery under the back seat, whereby you can have a spare tire and capability to fold down the back seats as well. I had a 2014 Sonata Hybrid where you couldn't fold down the back seats because the battery pack was in the trunk against the back seat. So it looks like they're making them somewhat more compact on the hybrid batteries. And it was a good show, don't get me wrong, it was a good show. Lots of exhibits, just not as much as there used to be, and I was halfway just out of curiosity for the most part. Looking forward to seeing Tesla, and okay, what are they? See them firsthand. And it didn't happen, they weren't there. The amount of floor space was greatly reduced from previous, and not just the food vendors, but for other products as well, was substantially reduced. Potentially for next year, 2023, there will be a greater participation. Now I don't know if it was short notice that the auto show was back, or due to ongoing supply chain issues, if manufacturers just were not able to make it. In any event, it was a good show. There was outdoor test drives of various vehicles as well. We didn't have time, and there wasn't anything that we were quite so much interested in taking on an outdoor test drive on the streets, but for those who wanted to, some of the manufacturers in fact had vehicles available. So that's my review. Quite a bit less participation than 2 years ago. Of course, with everything going on, it's understandable. And all things considered, those who put on the show did a very good job. That's my review of the 2022 Dallas Auto Show. And please like, share, subscribe. As the name of the channel implies, Cousin John Car Stuff. It's about all kinds of different things, not just one specific car or whatever. So let's see if we can get the subscribers up to 100, ambitious maybe, up to 100 by Memorial Day. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. Hope you come back. Have a good one, everybody.